Yeah, as of filming, I still haven't found my Christmas decorations, so I am a decoration. Hi, hello. Yeah. Being painfully aware of the fact that I haven't really been managing to read a lot for the past, 3 months. But I still have my wishes and desires and plans. I always have plans. But, yeah, as per the title of the video, I have a stack of Christmas specific books that I have yet to read, that I have been saving up for the season. And they are all over the place. I mean all over the place. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be in the mood for every one of them, but at least the classics. At least the classics. Give me that. But yeah, so I generally don't know where to start. Because I've got romance, I've got horror, well, it's gothic. I've got the classics and I've got murder mysteries. Because why not? Honestly, I was a little bit surprised when I found out that there's specific murder mysteries for Christmas and horror. But why am I surprised? Now these two, the romances, I actually bought for last year, and I found that I was absolutely not in the mood for romance last year. But I'm still gonna pick these up because I'm either gonna read them or I'm gonna need to get rid of them and put them out there for someone else who hopefully can enjoy them. I still want to try though. So we got Poppy Alexander's 25 Days in December, 1 month, 2 paths, 25 chances to change your life. Picked this up last year because my plan then was to make a reading vlog with 3 romance Christmas themed stories, and I'm like, that was too much for me. We'll see, we'll see. And the other romance is Sarah Morgan's A Wedding in December, which I'm still not sure if it's going to be up my alley. I'll try. Give it a second chance, and if not, it needs to. Alright, so should I end with the classics? 3 more paperbacks, and I am not entirely sure. So I think this is a thriller. Is W.C. Ryan's The Winter Guest. It's Iris. Oh, it actually happens in January. Ew. Okay, so I'm still gonna stick it in this video, but I might read this in January. So it's Ireland, and the IRA. Probably not a Christmas story. This one is though. This is I believe it's an anthology. It's British Library Crime Classics, edited by Martin Edwards. A Surprise for Christmas and Other Seasonal Mysteries. Been holding on with this one for a while, so hopefully I will manage this one. And then we got Ada Moncrief's A Christmas Mystery, Murder at the Theatre Royal, with some murder mystery during Christmas. Christmas 1935. And it's about a new production of A Christmas Carol, which, perhaps not unsurprisingly, is on my stack. I've got Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol and Other Christmas Writings in this Penguin Classics clothbound. I really love these editions. So yeah, because Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol is just one of those. I mean, if you don't watch some kind of movie adaptation, The Muppets is the best. Hands down, is the best. It's terrifying. Like the fact that they have got puppets, and it's just unusual. You need, or at least in my family, we need to watch some kind of adaptation of Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol, preferably Muppets, because Muppets rule, hands down. But I would very much like to read the original story. That would be That would be nice. Let's see. And this one. E.T.A. Hoffman's The Nutcracker. I've never read The Nutcracker. I've seen so many adaptations. Like, I think I saw the Barbie one. I've seen lots. Also the ballet one. The ballet one is just gorgeous. Actually, the ballet one, I don't know which one it was, but it was gorgeous. This one is illustrated by Sanna Anukko, which I believe is Finnish. And if I mispronounce it, I'm sorry, but Anukka. I'm going with that. So this is a classic. I love the illustrations. And again, this is one of those classic stories that I have never read. That needs to be fixed. I need to read this. I need to read the classics. Speaking of, another Penguin book of Christmas stories from Hans Christian Andersen to Angela Carter, edited by Jessica Harrison. I mean, we got Harsher. To all the Danish watching this, if you happen to be watching this on school. Oh, we got Dorothy L. Sayers. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get some variety of stories in here. Got Fyodor Dostoevsky's. Got Saki, which incidentally, I have no idea who that is, but speaking of classics, another book that I saw on the Waterstones website, and I was like, what? Because the English have the weirdest Christmas traditions, like, hands down, weird. I love watching documentaries on English history of the Isles, and it's just like, well, that explains a lot of things about the Western world. You guys are weird. I love you, but you're weird. Including that, because I'm pretty sure most of these are English stories. Including Saki. Because I do know some British folks, and the shared humor that just, they have is wonderful. The sarcasm and the quips. I just love it. And that is a preamble because, again, I have no idea who Saki is or was. But I found this book, and first off, it's purple and pink, which is a wonderful color combination. I love purple. Pink is good. It's Reginald's Christmas Revel. But I've had a little flip through this little book. And the sarcasm. Like, I am very much looking forward to flipping through this little book. Another of the cloth bound classics. I just love them. And as you can see, it's tiny, it's nice. Like, if I go anywhere, which is very unlikely, it would be easy to slip in the bag and bring with me. But I mean, speaking of Christmas in Iceland are very, very, very different from whatever I've seen in media throughout the years. Like American Christmas always baffled me in the movies because in American movies there's always this huge deal of someone coming home for Christmas. Huge deal. The entire movie is about the travel, getting there, the drama, the stress, personal emotional resolutions, and then they sit down for a single morning. A morning. And then they have to go to work and school the day after. Apparently, I don't know how that works. But I'm sorry. Christmas in Iceland is 3 days or no go. Like, FYI, the only time an Icelander will be on time is on the Advent Day, on the 24th, because 6 o'clock on the 24th, that's when all the church bells ring, and they ring in Christmas because Christmas arrives at 6 o'clock sharp. And that's the only time we will be absolutely on time, because that's when Christmas arrives. It's 6 o'clock. Going from talking about books to talking about Christmas traditions. But we sit down for a nice big dinner with all that you want to eat, all the good food. Then you do the dishes. And after you've done the dishes, you go to the living room. And that's when everyone sits around and the presents get handed out, and everyone just opens their presents, and then you preferably spend the evening together, either reading, chatting, having it preferably cozy and relaxing. Preferably. It's not always possible for everyone, but that is preferable. On the 25th, there's no work. If you're not an essential worker, no work. No household chores. Just the bare minimum, which is why you have a big dinner on the 24th, is so that you can have leftovers and food that you have prepared the days before. It's also a day off. For a lot of bigger families, that's the day when everyone, like bigger families, meet up for a dinner and little celebrations. And then 26th, the second day of Christmas, also off. Unless, again, you're an essential worker and you need to go. Otherwise, get it off. So, when I was a child, obviously, we would be dreaming about the American dream, about the big celebrations, until I at least, I stopped to think and like, but they only get one morning. It's not as big here in Iceland, at least not in my family, because situation. But we got essentially 3 days, and the 23rd is in Iceland Thorlaksmessa, which is the Mass of Saint Thorlákur, who is the only Icelandic Catholic saint. And traditionally, that's the day when you do everything that's left that needs to be done. Like, there's quite a few people who have this tradition of only shopping Christmas gifts on Thorlaksmessa. And that's just, yeah, that's how it is. Anyway, I was talking about books. I'm trying to figure out where the potentially horror comes in. I mean, it's festive. It's got gold and red metal. It's a gorgeous book. This is the Christmas Gothic Short Stories by Flame Tree. Look at this glass. Oh, it feels like that. This is a peel-off sticker. I still haven't, peeled off. Also, the sticker on the back also peel off. Wonderful design. I loathe. I don't loathe it. I just don't like it when stickers are printed into the cover. I would prefer to be able to peel them off. But yeah, this is silver. Like, this such a wonderfully, beautifully created book. But flipping through it, I'm like, how does horror and terror link up with Christmas? Like, Larry Hodges, Christmas Interrupted, Jane Nightshade, The Last Christmas Tree, Susan J. Willis, and A Piece of Coal Where Her Heart Once Beat. We've got, actually looking forward to that one, J.G. Faherty, Yule Cat. Because, in case you don't know, the Yule Cat is from Icelandic tradition, is Jólakötturinn, the cat. It's a monster that takes the form of a cat, but you definitely can tell it's not a cat because its size fluctuates. Essentially, it takes the form of a black cat. Not a cat. It's not a cat. And what it does is it eats all the food, and when all the food is gone, it eats people. And in order to stay away the Yule Cat, you have to make sure that everyone, not just you and your family, your neighbor who has less, you have to make sure that everyone has enough to eat in order to keep the cat away. Obviously, the Yule Cat is not a cat. I think I've said it enough already. It's not a cat. It's a physical manifestation of poverty. That's essentially what it is. Of course, when you got interesting stories from across the world and Northern Europe, and you get something as eye-popping as a Yule Cat, you will get different interpretations from people from other cultures, and I'm kind of looking forward to reading this story of the Yule Cat. There's also J.M. Barrie, The Ghost of Christmas Eve, and of course there's, I wonder if it's here. Oh, because get James Dodd's Elvis Saves Christmas. So yeah, we go, we get sarcasm, we get horror, we get uplifting stories. I've got romance, I've got murder mysteries, I got classics. So that is at least potentially some of the stories that I really want to read in December. Hopefully I will have time for it. I also have quite a few plans, others, but hey, where would we be if we didn't try to overreach ourselves? So sure, hopefully this will reach you in good spirits and be a good portent, good tidings for myself. I want to read more. Dang it. So yeah, hopefully I will see you in another video of mine, and until then, take care. Bless bless.